Hi, welcome to Rick Snider's Washington on YouTube, where you get the whole story. All right, didn't think we were going to go too long without another mock draft, did you? I mean, come on. Mock draft 2022. Who is the Washington football team going to get? All right, so I did a little noodling ahead, looked at some of the odds. The odds-on favorite to go to the first pick overall is Spencer Rattler, quarterback out of Oklahoma. God, I love that name. I hope Washington gets him just so I can write that name all the time. But, next guy out of Oklahoma, this guy threw for 11,000 yards in high school at Arizona. First guy in the state to ever do that. It's going to be real interesting to watch him. He's the guy to watch, first overall pick. Now, is Washington going to be getting the first overall pick? Man, I hope not, or else all hell is broken loose. But I'm going to talk about quarterbacks a lot up top because Washington could be shopping for one. They may have to pay a lot to move up. I'm not sure Ron Rivera will do that. Wouldn't do it this past year, but I don't know if he was ready for it. And, the owner might have something to say. So that's why I think still looking at quarterbacks up top on there. Because otherwise, what do you want? Another receiver? Do you need a lineman? The defense looks kind of set to me. A quarterback makes a lot of sense. Maybe they're getting a third or fourth guy. I don't know. But these are the guys you're looking at. Malik Willis, quarterback out of Liberty. Liberty? Yeah, Liberty. It's hard to believe we're talking about such a small school and a guy having a quarterback there. But he's kind of an unknown. We're going to see more of this fall about him. So he'll either play himself into the top 5 or out of the first round. Kind of see. But there's a guy you might be watching this fall. Sam Howell, North Carolina. Needs a little consistency, but some people say he might be the first guy off the board. So, and I know they always say, well, people do pick first round picks over other than quarterbacks. Yeah, but they always overvalue quarterbacks and take them up much higher. Did you just see the one we had? 5 guys went in the top 15. That's just how it is every year. Detroit probably stinks. They're probably going to want that quarterback next spring. That's how it always works. So I like that. The best guy non-quarterback is probably Kayvon Thibodeau, Oregon edge rusher. I don't see this team going for an edge rusher in the first round. So what I see is Washington probably picking somewhere like around 19th again, something like that. I don't think they're going to have a great regular record. I think if they can make the playoffs, it's probably about where they're going to pick. So I somewhere between 15 and 22, I guess. Maybe 32 next year, but not this year. So they have to look at these guys and say, do we trade up? Do we go get them? How much is it going to cost? There are some other guys in the first dozen picks that you're going to look at. LSU has a cornerback, Derek Stingley, nice player. Southern Cal, Drake Jackson is an edge. Notre Dame has a safety, Kyle Hamill. And Alabama has an offensive tackle, don't they, every year? With Evan Neal. So right now on the betonline.ag, which is kind of like become the odds maker for the media anymore. They send us so much stuff. They have Spencer as 5-4 favorite. So that's the guy to watch. But, we'll go through the mock draft here and there because you guys love the mock drafts. I don't know what we'll do for the rest of the summer for one, but those are the guys that you're looking at right now. Rattler, Thibodeau, Willis, Howell, kind of guys like that. I wouldn't be shocked if they took a quarterback next year, but I wouldn't be shocked if they didn't. I mean, it really depends on how Ryan Fitzpatrick does. If he has a pretty good year, the urgency is not so much there. If they go through another year where they're playing 3 guys, 4 guys, yeah, I think Dan Snyder's going to go, it's time for a quarterback. Let me empty my vault. Actually, it's not as expensive as it once was on the draft picks because they're slotty now. You notice Washington got all his draft picks signed the same day. 10, 20 years ago, that never happened. But now they have a slotting system. You kind of know what you're going to get. Maybe your agent can get you a few more dollars, but that's about it, really. Nothing major out of the realm. Okay, that's it for the mock draft right now. That's my one for Memorial Day. So I have a little time to work it out. I'm Rick Snider for Rick Snider's Washington. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon.